Hi, my name is Trenton Rhodes, and I will be doing a comparison of the cash conversion cycle between Amazon and Barnes & Nobles. So starting off, finding their average daily sales and average daily purchases, looking at their financials, Barnes & Noble has total sales of about $3,660,000,000, cost of sales about $2,550,000,000, and a gross profit of about $1,111,000,000. Um, so average daily sales comes out to about $10 million, daily purchases 6.9 million, and average daily gross profit of about $3.04 million. Next, looking at their balance sheet information, trying to calculate the inventory, receivable, and payable periods, we found that their inventories were $958 million, and accounts receivable is about $64 million, accounts payable $458 million, and doing the math on this, their inventory conversion period comes out to about 137 days. Their receivables collection period comes out to 6.4 days, and their payables deferral period comes out to 65.6 days. So finally, calculating Barnes & Noble's cash conversion cycle, you just take the ICP of 137 days plus the receivables collection period of 6.4 days, and then you subtract the payables deferral period of 65.6 days. So you end up with a cash conversion cycle of 77.8 days, so just 78 days. And so next, moving on to Amazon, their annual sales and cost of goods sold. Looking at their financials, Amazon had total sales of about $177 billion, cost of sales $111 billion, and a gross profit of about $65 billion. Their average daily sales comes out to about $487 million, daily purchases $306 million, daily gross profit about $180 million. So looking at their balance sheet, their inventories came out to $16 billion, accounts receivable $13 billion, and accounts payable about $34 billion. So calculating their inventory conversion period, it came out to 52.3 days. Their receivables collection period came out to 27 days, and their payables deferral period came out to 113 days, which is very high compared to Barnes & Noble. So calculating their cash conversion cycle, you take the same equation, the ICP plus the RCP minus the payables deferral period, came out to about a negative 34-day cash conversion cycle for Amazon, which is very unique, and they are able to keep this negative cash conversion cycle because they have such a high growth rate, and they operate with so much money per day that they have the ability to keep that growth rate up. And without that, they can't have this negative cash conversion cycle. They're only allowed to do this, which this negative means that they can basically make money off their investments before even paying their suppliers, which is a huge advantage over the rest of the market. So just comparing them in general, the ICP of 137 days for Barnes & Noble compared to the ICP of 52 days, meaning Barnes & Noble just doesn't turn over their inventory as fast as Amazon does. They don't sell as much as they do. The RCP is 6.43 days, and the RCP of 27 days compared. Barnes & Noble, just most of their transactions are at their brick and mortar stores. They're on hand, so they're just quick transactions, while Amazon is all online. So they allow a lot more time to have their customers pay them. And the payables deferrable period, 65.6 days compared to the 112 days, and this is the big difference between these two companies. Amazon is able to have a lot more time to pay its investors and its suppliers even after it makes money off the stuff it gets from them. So that's something very unique to Amazon that they can only do because of their high growth rate. And so their indifference, a negative 33 cash conversion cycle compared to a 77-point cash conversion cycle, just means these companies are completely operating at different rates, and Amazon is just able to make a lot more money. So final results, Barnes & Noble with the cash conversion cycle about 78 days is just way too high in my opinion, and there's no chance of them competing with a company like Amazon, even though they've kind of branched down to different areas now, and Amazon sells just about everything. So just the final results, Amazon is able to keep up this cash conversion cycle because of their high growth rate, and it just means that they can make money before they even pay their suppliers. So thank you.